Hello, CEO teachers. Welcome back to the show. What a beautiful day to be alive. It is sunny 75, and not to be dramatic, but sun 75 degrees and fake tan can radically change my life. Literally put me into orbit to be the person that I was made to be. That sounded so vain, but it's so true. I am so happy. Like, man, seasonal depression, who? Feeling so much better. How are you? How's life treating you? Today, we're going to be talking all about the online teacher's average salary. Now, I want you to think outside the box here. I'm not talking about like the typical tutoring business where you go on and you work for another company and then you book as many students as you can and you teach that way. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about becoming an online teacher, meaning you can literally do anything you want as a teacher. Anything. We have 10 pathways, sure, but I don't want you to put yourself in a box. You've done that for long enough inside of your classroom. I want to give you the keys today and kind of just show you a new way, the path of what is out there for you. Whatever your dreams are, it's so exciting because you can now live them in vibrant color. So stick around. You don't want to miss it. Teachers, can we all agree on something? You're absolutely awesome at what you do. You know it. Your students know it. Your colleagues know it. From the outside, you're doing all the things right. But what happens when you need a little pick me up, a pep talk, a support system to keep all those parts moving flawlessly? And the people that you hang around every day, they're just not it. You need something more. What happens when your ideas, they feel stagnant and you just can't think of one more thing to put out into the world because you are just overworked and you're so tired? What happens when you, as the teacher, need inspiration and some advice? Well, I have all the answers that you need. You find the only online teacher's lounge that'll guide you and allow you to show up for yourself, for your students, and your family in a more abundant way. Friends, Teacher TV, it's back and better than ever because we don't just believe in surface level support. We did Teacher TV back in 2020, and it was amazing to see all of your faces. We are coming at you every Thursday on Facebook for nothing else other than to serve teachers. We're going to share some tough love concepts, super tricky tips, and some secret sauce that no one else is sharing in the world of online teaching or in creating a teacher business, just to show you the love that you deserve. We're not just teachers. We are the cheerleaders that you didn't even know that you needed in your life. So make sure you come check us out. It's an extra credit bonus exclusively for you, even more than this podcast. It's way better than a Jeans Day pass. You're going to peel back the layers, and we're going to give you the 1, 2, 3 on all things teacher life, from education to marketing to fun and everything in between. Just show up in your comfies, come chat with us, network, share your ideas, and get inspired alongside a community of educators who get you and the important work that you do each and every day. Join us every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Teacher TV. Stop what you're doing right now, unless you're driving, and head on over to caseymorris.com/teacher TV to RSVP for this week's live stream straight from the CEO Teachers Lounge. 2024 is going to be our year, teachers. Let's do this. Go to caseymorris.com/teacher TV to RSVP, and I'll see you there. Donna J. Abernathy once said, online learning is not the next big thing. It is the now big thing. And Elliot Massey said, people think of the E in e-learning as electronic, and certainly it's electronic, but here are a few more E's. Everywhere learning, everyday learning, engaging learning, and evolving learning. The future of education looks a lot different. And congratulations, my friends, because you are at the forefront of this amazing change. The changes in the education industry have created a growing demand for online teachers, and becoming an online teacher offers you a rewarding career with flexible work hours where you can determine your own schedule. ZipRecruiter is seeing salaries as high as $75 an hour to teach online with an established company, like something that I was mentioning before, where you would go and work for this company and they would hook you up with different students all over the world. But that's not the only way. The average online teacher is making about $67,000 if they work for an online company like that. But the great news is that you can teach literally anything that you want. The teaching profession is in high demand of qualified professionals who value personal satisfaction as a way to justify their salary. We can do better than that. I don't want educators to feel like they have to stick it out in a less than ideal situation, because personal satisfaction is the driving force behind why we do what we do. Let's chat about how you can make your teaching salary match your worth and your personal satisfaction. You could up-level your in-person teaching career by moving up the pay ladder, usually with more degrees and additional student loan debt. And traditionally, you could become something like a school principal. You could work at a university. You could become a college administrator, a professor, a speech pathologist, a special education teacher, all of those things. Or you could start your online company and sell your teaching through online courses and memberships on websites like Udemy, on Kajabi, on Coursera, on LearnWorld, or even Skillshare and Fiverr. But my favorite way is to support you while you can create these online programs, such as courses, memberships, tutoring services, education consulting. And the best part is that you get to keep 100% of the profit. You're not working by the hour. You're not getting paid for as many students as you see, because that carries the same mindset of the harder I work, the more money I make. And we don't live our life like that. So whatever you want in this lifetime, you shouldn't be put in a box of the four walls of your classroom. There is a lot of talk in the online space about starting small and taking action on the marathon of starting your own business, from making $1,000 to making $5,000 to start. And that's a ways off from the $100,000 mark, which is one of our big goals that we set for our students. It's where we want them to get to. A lot of our students have already gotten there, because I feel like if you are really doing this right, $100,000 is a great living. It's a way to be able to relax and chill. Now, as long as you live within your means, don't get me wrong here, but as far as the American world, 100 grand a year is a great living. So maybe you aren't making $1,000 a month yet, or maybe you're making a couple $1,000s a month with your online business. I love to ask this question back to you. Are you where you want to be? So there are a few different ways that you can get from where you are now to where you want to be. You have to overcome your limiting beliefs about money. You have to forget the whole I'm paid for my performance, like the I should get paid hourly or I should make a salary. So you have to remember that small investments are how I went from $0 a month to a multi-million-dollar a year company. You have to remember that little small baby steps forward. It may be $50 a month, even though one of our students now, she just joined the membership a year ago. She's already hit the 100,000, or she's about to hit the $100,000 mark. But she did so by investing in herself, and she did so by focusing in on her learning. And learning from other people has always been the greatest investment of your time. I was chatting with some friends the other day, and I was talking about success. And I said, success leaves breadcrumbs. It's like this little Hansel and Gretel trail. And so if you're a teacher going, I want to get out of the classroom, there are thousands upon thousands of teachers now who have done that. And so your job is to do the research and follow back on the success breadcrumb trail. Next is, I want you to stop being vague about your goals and start being exact. I'm going to ask you this forever, but what do you want? If you can't tell me what you want, then we can't get there. You have to stop being vague and be like, I want to leave the classroom. That's too vague. Okay, so does everybody. Not everybody, but so do a lot of people. Or I want to make $100,000 a year while I'm still a classroom teacher. Okay. A goal is just a goal, but without an action plan to get there, it's going to stay a dream. And so make a decision, even if it turns out not to be the direction that you want to go in, you have to take action, because we don't get to see what's on the other side of our dreams and our goals. We don't know what path God really has painted for us. All we know is that we want to be somewhere else than where we are right now. And so in order to get on that timeline or get to that next level, you have to take massive action. And action brings clarity, and clarity produces results. So stop being vague about your goals and start being exact. Make a decision that even if it turns out not to be the direction you wanted to go in, you're still going to focus in and take daily action. Write down your exact goals for making money online by asking yourself why, how much, and by when. Next is, there is no rule on where you get to make an impact on your own terms. So we love to tell our students that they are limitless. There is absolutely no goal on where you get to be in this life. There's no money goal. There's no happiness goal, because I used to think when I get there, I'll be happy. But the thing is it's really about the journey. And we've heard about that before, but if you're not happy during this process, you won't be happy when you get there. And whatever there is, there are bigger problems. You want more things. You want more freedom. And all I know is that the happiness I get to experience today and every day is better than anything I would have ever dreamed of myself. I could never have created this life. I get chills just thinking about it. I could never have created this life in my brain because it didn't exist. I didn't know that a world like this could even exist. So remember, you can choose one of 10 success paths that we have laid out for you, or do what you want. Blaze your own trail using the skills that you have as a teacher and start an online business today. All you need is an entrepreneurial mindset and stop waiting for someone to give you permission to take the next step. This is all the permission you need. As a teacher, you are already creating things every day, and educators like you are making thousands of dollars every month in addition to their teaching salary. There is an infinite amount of opportunity out there, but a finite number of people, action takers, teachers with the tenacity, the mindset, and the follow through to reach out and grab it. Are you going to be the person that says, I am ready for life to look a lot different than it does right now? Thanks so much for listening to this short episode of the CEO Teacher Podcast. I'll see you right back here next Wednesday, same time, same place. And if you aren't joining us on Thursday nights, please come hang out with us for Teacher TV every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. We are sharing a deep dive into more marketing strategies, and we love to be able to see your face and have you inside of our chat. I'll see you guys next week. And as always, remember, your best is yet to come.